In November of 2010, American voters took a stand against big government. The Tea Party movement was part of an overall wave of support for limited government, and this movement dominated the election. It's now apparent that this movement is popular globally. It's like a limited government global revolution. In Canada, the limited government movement has scored a major victory.
In Canada, there was recently a vote of no confidence against Prime Minister Stephen Harper's, the Conservatives' government, and they called for new elections, the Liberals did, and it turned out to be a very big mistake on their part. They lost a total of 43 seats, and Harper and the Conservatives picked up a total of 24 seats. The people supported Harper's administration, even if the Liberals in government did not. He was strengthening the dollar and implementing fiscal reforms, working for a balanced budget.
In Iceland, it's been a taxpayer revolt.
The government of Iceland had agreed to give the Netherlands and the UK 3.6 billion euros to pay for an Iceland bank that failed. And UK and Dutch investors had money in that bank. And UK and Netherlands took it upon themselves to reimburse their own citizens, and then they asked Iceland to pay for it. And the government agreed, but the president vetoed the legislation. This put it to a referendum of the people of Iceland, who overwhelmingly rejected bailing out foreign investors who lost money in the IceSave bank.
In Finland, the voters have sent a message to big government.
Right now in Europe, Portugal is trying to get a 78 billion euro bailout from the EU. Little catch, it's going to require unanimous approval of every single member of the European Union, including Finland. Finland allows its own parliament to vote by a majority vote to approve EU types of decisions. And right now, the True Finn Party has just gone from 4% of the vote in the prior parliamentary election to 19% of the vote. And they're campaigning solely on not giving bailouts to other EU member states. If Finland does not approve the bailout, then Portugal's going to default on its obligations. That makes this a big win for taxpayers in Finland who don't want to be on the hook for the mistakes and the profligate spending of the Portuguese.
And finally, in Ireland, financial turbulence has led to calls for limiting government.
With the 67 billion euro bailout that the prior government had received, Fine Gael ran on an election promise that there would be no more bailouts for their banks, which failed catastrophically. They had a huge housing bubble over there. And then almost immediately upon taking power, Fine Gael has now gone back on its word, and they are accepting the bailout, and they're going along with it. It is the greatest act of betrayal ever seen in modern electoral politics in a representative republic. So overall, the world is seeing the importance of limited government.